One of the objectives of this workshop is to share findings of a research that has been done, interrogating the legislations, policies, and strategies on preventing and countering violent extremism and terrorism, and therefore most of our discussions are going to revolve around these findings.
We will be exchanging ideas and seeing which policies have we been able to shape that has enabled us to be able to deal with the threat as it is and respond to it accordingly. More importantly is you're also critical in allocating resources.
2023, Al-Shabaab has been using Twitter. We see live videos of Al-Shabaab. Whenever they attack now, they have a camera person, with them. That is the new thing that we see. As IGAD, we need more budget. We need more contribution from member state to fight violent extremism. More technical, financial support in this field particularly. Your role is important. Even though we have started in 2023, we will continue because you are the voice of people. You represent us in Parliament.
How do we deal with the communities to fight against terrorism without necessarily using combat, without necessarily using these heavy machines that we have? Because what I've seen in his presentation, he's saying that these are locally made devices. So how do we tap into the community to be aware to deal with terrorism within our communities?
We have seen how serious it is and how it is increasing, affecting our civilians.
Can we also see IGAD participating, for example, in peacemaking in Somalia?
For Al-Shabaab, it's an ideological war that they have embarked in our region.
It is very important to have in mind that violent extremism, terrorism is not only a men or a mostly men-centered activity, that women are also involved in violent extremism and terrorism. And both are used in different ways.
We must ensure nobody is left behind. Are you a man, a woman? Nobody should be left behind. We should have principles that we are human beings. In every programming, in everything we do, nobody should be left behind.
In the space of terrorism, for instance, women are not only victims of it, but they're also perpetrators. And so if they're perpetrators, why then can't we involve them in peacemaking, in finding solutions to the extent possible? A number of countries in the IGAD, there is no monitoring or evaluation tools to see the actual impact and progress of some of those policy frameworks insofar as gender is concerned. Building the capacity of community, especially women and civil society organizations, to understand prevention and responses as well as measures of curtailing VE. Ensuring that a good portion of a budget is allocated to tackling VE, that is allocated to tackling violent extremism, goes to women empowerment and generally addressing some of their needs. Involving women and youth in the PCVE, law enforcement in particular, as well as security agencies concerned with counter-terrorism prevention and response strategies is going to be vitally important. Mainstreaming gender perspectives across efforts and in particular on PCVE strategies and frameworks in preventing violent extremism is going to be extremely important, especially among government stakeholders as well as actors who may not be exactly in Somalia, but they're acting on behalf of Somalia.